Welcome to the Soapunk TV show. I'm your host Kronos Heartshiner, and my mission is to help you love yourself in order to realize how magical life can be once you have the courage to do so. And this episode is a follow-up to the previous one when I talked about the 5 things you should know about depression, because we often think that being depressed equals being melancholic or sad, and oh god, there is a big difference. So I'll explain that. This episode right here, right now, is the 3 approach, I would say, the 3 layers of self-care that I apply to myself in order to overcome depression faster. So obviously, it doesn't constitute any medical advice. If you go through neurological disorder or depression, like to use my case, please check a professional. I just want to share what helps me, hoping that it can be helpful for you as well. But of course, everybody is different, so take everything with discernment and just try, alright? So the 3 layers of self-care that I've been applying: first the mental, second the emotional, and third the physical. So let's jump right into it. The mental plane. The quality of your thoughts. You know the thoughts. When you're depressed, you think that you are broken, you think that you'll never get out of that state, you think that you'll never be efficient ever again in your job, you'll never be a good friend ever again, and that people will not love you and your life is fucked. You know those kind of thoughts, alright? So anytime, thanks to meditation, the practice of mindfulness and listening to whatever is going through your head, don't believe everything that goes through your head. That's just the basic. You hear something, you say, that's the thought, okay. Is that helping me right now? Is that empowering me? Is that a useful thought in my path to recovery and to help my body go back to health, right? So most often, no. And because you can't fight against a thought, what you can only do is to move your attention to more useful thoughts. So there is the game of seeking the advantage I took that from reality transurfing, but technically it's stoicism at best. It's what can I learn or take from that situation right here, right now, even if I don't like it, even if it's painful, even if it doesn't seem to be anything of value there, right? So, because this is who you are when you're depressed. And in my case, I understood that depression teach me how to go back in the now, in the present moment. Because it's a strong trait of my personality to think way too much in the future, way too much ahead. And when you have no idea if you're gonna be, once you have no idea of the state you're gonna be in 10 minutes from now, like I had no clue if maybe I would have an anxiety attack out of nowhere, or I would just crash on my couch and stay there for a few hours. No idea, no way to plan ahead. So it's useful. I had to go back in the now and to go moment by moment. It's like if I have something to do, I will do it. I would do just that one thing right here, right now, and that's it. And I'll see once I'm done. I'll check once I'm done. So it's like my to-do list of the days have been drastically reduced, almost eliminated. And that was useful in a way. The second thing that really helped me on the mental plane is the use of visualization. More specifically, the plate. I'm not going into detail right now. Ask me if you want me to do a video on that, but technically, it's because my human willpower was absolutely depleted and useless. I had to use what I would say the universe's willpower, what they call outer intention in reality transurfing. And basically what you do, you just, because I'm in my bed and I can't see myself going out of bed, well, I just visualize myself going out of bed and feeling how it would feel to be out of bed and to do really simple stuff, brushing your teeth, cleaning your place. And this is how I've been able to operate as a normal human being, even though in the inside I was absolutely hollow. But, I mean, it helped, right? It's like, pretend, do your things, take care of what you have to take care of, even if you don't feel like it. Second layer, emotional. And this is where I feel even more grateful, because I can really understand how you can spiral down in negative feelings, thoughts and feelings, when you're in a state of depression. So what I did is the stuff I do is the transmunication. So it's my service as an emotional coach. I call that transmunication, which is transformation through communication, transmutation of emotion, and it is done by talking gently with your emotion. Like, if I have a feeling of sadness, because of course I experience sadness and melancholy and anger and many things through that depression, and hopelessness mostly. So what I do is like, okay, I take that emotion, I try to locate in my body if I do or not, or if I don't, I just choose my heart, and I talk with that. I say, hello depression, hello melancholy, hello anger, hello tension. Thank you for being here. I am here to help you now. Deliver me your message. I'm here to listen. I'm here to feel you. Right? This is the gist of the transmunication approach. It helps me tremendously. So it's all about being open. I use that opportunity of being depressed to say this is an opportunity to feel things that I never feel before, which almost feels like anti-feeling because I feel empty. But this is still a feeling. It's really weird. It's hard to explain. But I say this is an opportunity for me to expand my consciousness and to open my heart furthermore to spectrums of emotions that I never knew before. So it's a way to not really being grateful, but once again seek the advantage and maintain this openness of feeling, and to say to life, go at me, I'm ready, give me everything you have to do right here, right now, I'm not escaping anymore. This is how I took care of my emotional layers. And third, the physical, because as I explained in the last video, my experience of depression started with the overstimulation of my nervous system, and started with my body saying stop, and then the rest can spiral down. So what I did, like you know that saying, being depressed is just that you need a deep rest. And so I slept a lot without judgment. So it's just about saying I'm not judging myself for doing nothing today, or just lying down on the couch and doing nothing. My body needs rest, and I will respect that without putting more stress on top of that, without punishing myself for not being who I would love to be. That this is the big lesson in acceptance. I understand the difference in between the mental, the emotional, and the physical, and I need to take care of this body as well, which has unfortunately its own limitation, even though the mind would like to do something else. And obviously something that helps a lot, nutrition, probiotics, prebiotics, so all about your gut flora. Take them, amazing. There is a strong correlation in between your digestive system and your neural system. So if you want to heal your nerves, if you want to heal your brain, your states, well, start with the guts. All right. So I took supplements. I improved my diet. Took a lot of vegetables and fruits, more than I love them already, but even more than before. And something else as well that really helped me, I don't know if you will be able to see, no, well, it's a product here, which is called Signer Smile. And I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm obviously biased because it's one of the many products that I represent. But yeah, it really helps to overcome a state of depression and anxiety. It's really well done, and it's 100% natural. I'm not going to tell more. You can check the link in the description if you want to know more about it. So that's it. The 3 layers of self-care to overcome depression. And I'm pretty sure if I didn't have those tools, it could have lasted longer, because I would have spiraled down in my thoughts. I would have no clue what to do with my emotions, and I would just give up on taking care of my body, which I was close to do. I really understand. I really understand. If you go through that, seriously, you have all my compassion, because I know how hard it is. Now I can say it. And I wish you to recover as fast as possible. And feel free to shoot me a message as well if you want to know more about my service in the transmunication. I mean, if we can alleviate at least one of the 3 layers of depression, well, isn't that great, right? Okay, thank you for your attention. I really hope that was useful. And let's see each other in the next episode. And in the meantime, I wish you a beautiful day. I love you. Mwah.